Nervous system regulation. If you have been feeling disconnected from yourself, maybe you just don't feel right, you're on the verge of burnout, you're just feeling off, this breathwork exercise is for you. So let's get back to basics and start at a foundational level. So we are going to start with a diaphragmatic breath that you can do anytime, anywhere, simple breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing is so wonderful. It's one of the quickest ways to get oxygen to the brain. And we come out of the womb breathing this way, but unfortunately we learn really bad habits in life. And most of the time we breathe from up here, not down here. It's that deep belly breathing. So today we're just gonna go through a few rounds, and I encourage you to practice this when you're, like I said, feeling off. Maybe before you step into a work meeting that you're like, ugh, I don't wanna do this. Whatever it is, because it truly is one of the greatest tools at your fingertips. So before we get into it, let's just find a little movement in the spine. So bring your right hand down by your side. If you're flexible enough, come down to your right elbow and then extend your left arm up and over. So you just feel a nice, deep side body stretch. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen through the side body. Slowly start to rise. Find the side body stretch on the other side. So left hand comes down, left elbow if it's available to you. Again, you want to make sure this right hip stays plugged into the mat and the ground. And as you start to settle in, just start to slow down the natural breath pattern. Inhale, rise. Let's find a twist. You're going to place your left hand outside of your right knee. Twist, look over your right shoulder. Come back through center, find your twist on the other side. Nice, and then as we start to get into it, you can see my little microphone. As we start to get into it, I wanna remind you that placement of the spine is so important when you practice these breathwork exercises. You wanna think of opening up the energy channels in the body. That's why even a few little stretches, movement of the side body of the spine is helpful for you to settle into the space. So find a comfortable cross-legged seated position, whatever that looks like for you. And then move the fleshy away from the sit bones so the tailbone naturally tucks. Let the hands land on the lap face down, really so you can ground, and then sit up nice and straight. Maybe you roll the shoulders up and back a few times, or maybe you're just like, wait, I have to shake it out first. Gently start to settle into it. Notice and pay attention to what the chin is doing. You want to avoid looking up or looking down. You want to keep it in a neutral position. And then when you're ready, you're going to start to close the eyes. And just start to slowly breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. If you can keep it internal, great, but if you have to open your mouth, that's fine. And then we're gonna go through a few rounds of that diaphragmatic breathing. So again, it's that deep belly breathing. When I count you into it, you're gonna inhale, fill up the low abdomen like you're filling up a balloon, and then as you exhale, navel pulls to spine. Again, I instructed hands on top of the knees, but if it feels better to ground into the body, you can live here too. So together, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose, the low belly fills. Feel the energy rise from the root all the way up through the spine. Just hold it at the top for a beat. And then exhale. Let everything go, either out through the mouth or out through the nose. Again, let's do that again. Deep, deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more times. And then this last round, we'll hold it for an extra beat at the top. So deep inhale through the nose. Feel the low abdomen expand. Feel the energy rise through the body up to the crown of the head. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Exhale, release. And then gently let the hands land. Bow the chin to the chest. Open the eyes. Lift your gaze And don't forget to take your liposomal shot.